Drinking buddies, one of the most shocking moments in the history of my channel is the Wild Turkey flight I did a couple years back, where I placed Wild Turkey 12 dead last. Well, it's time to give it a little bit of a web redemption. We have it up against some other 12-year bourbons to see what's the best. Let's go.
I'm your drinking buddy.
All right, so I poured this blind. I won't be doing any bottle guessing. What I'm going to be doing is setting out to rank these. I'll give you tasting notes on all four as we go through them blind, and I will tell you which ones are worth hunting for, which ones you should skip. So we have Jack Daniel's 12 at 107 proof. This is the favorite in this round, I think. It is probably my favorite. It's one of my favorite whiskeys, and it's probably my favorite non-barrel proof whiskey. Weller 12, another one that could win this because I absolutely love it, and it is 90 proof out of Buffalo Trace, of course. Next up, we have Knob Creek out of Jim Beam. This is 100 proof like all other Knob Creeks. It is 12 years aged as well. And then last up, we have 101 proof Wild Turkey 12 year. That bottle is not available everywhere. It is like a traveler exclusive / maybe, I think you can get it in Kentucky now. Anyway, at any rate, it's not available everywhere. It might even be the hardest to get out of any of these just purely because it's not available everywhere. Like, these are available everywhere, whereas these two are really hard to find, even though they're available in more areas. And this one should be readily available on shelves. So if you're like me, you're probably hoping that one wins since it's the easiest to find. Let's go. Well, that just smells delightful. Yeah, this is cherries and oak. Little subtle spicy thing. It's very desserty. I like fresh baked cherry pie. I'm loving the nose. I just want to live in the nose. Great palate. Tobacco, vanilla, medicinal cherry, oak. That's going to be hard to beat because that's really good. Little less going on the nose on this one. What I'm getting is mostly just classic bourbon things. So you got like bourbon, vanilla, brown sugar, cinnamon. Little bit of oak coming through, but it's subtle. Wow. This is better on nose, it's better on mouthfeel. It's probably better on finish too, but the palate here is just so freaking fruity. It is great. I love the palate. It is cherries, it's raspberries, it's a little oaky, a little medicinal, but just really great stuff going on in glass 2. This one's nutty, which could be either of these guys. I do sometimes get nutty on older Wild Turkey. Question for you guys. I often get nutty flavors off of older Wild Turkey and off of younger Jim Beam. So let me know what you think about that. Because like if you take something like Knob Creek 15 or Knob Creek 18 or like a Jacob's Well, like a Hardin's Creek, I don't get peanuts on those at all. But an older turkey, I do usually. And like I said, I'm not doing guessing. I'm just telling you. I like to tell you when I find something that kind of gives it away. So I'm going to let you know if I have an idea in my head. Because if I don't be honest with you, I'm being dishonest. I said I don't get nuts as much off of older Beam, but that is a nut bomb. I don't know. I'm not trying to guess right now. I'm just letting you know that this is I'm not trying to guess right now. I'm just letting you know that that's an absolute nut bomb. That is peanuts. That's peanut brittle. It's like peanut shells. It's like it's all the peanuts came to the party. Slight oak thing. A little bit of a Granny Smith apple as well. So like apples dipped in peanut butter. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't know if it's as good as the first two glasses, but it's pretty good. This one is floral on the nose. Man, there is no Four Roses up here, but this is reminding me of Four Roses, where you almost get like potpourri and flowers and a little bit of honey, like bright and citrusy a little bit too. Huh. Peanuts and tobacco. There's peanuts here too. So, which I'm glad of, because now I really don't know what any of these are, to be honest. I just know that these two are probably these two, and these two are probably these two. Like I said, I'm not guessing. I'm just letting you know my biases are here. That one's not jumping out at me. It's good. Oh, wow. Now it's coming around. The first sip I had, I was like, oh, that's the weakest one. But the second sip, I'm enjoying it a little bit more. I really like the tobacco thing I'm getting here. A little bit of the nutty thing is nice too, and some cherry is coming to the party. Well, drinking buddies, I'm going to go through these again. I'm going to take my time with this one and really, really think it through. And when I come back, I'll let you know what my favorite is. Well, drinking buddies, I'm going to call this Web Redemption a success, because I don't understand how I could put any of these whiskeys below Wild Turkey 101. And that's what happened that first blind. But I don't know. Batches, bottles differ from batch to batch. Maybe that wasn't a great batch. I don't know. But all four of these whiskeys are absolutely, if you see them, buy them. I think they're four great whiskeys. I'm actually kind of surprised the Wild Turkey did as well as it did, because I expected it to be lower than these three. And it's not. All four of these whiskeys sitting up here are excellent. The two bookends are my favorites. I'm giving the nod to this one. You'll recall the first sip I had off it, I was like, oh, that's okay compared to the rest. But then the second sip I had, I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, this is special. But yeah, the thing that I really like about Glass 4 is it is the most complex up here. It is, every time I go to it, I'm getting something different. So it's got peanuts, it's got brown sugar, it's got cinnamon, it's got a lot of tobacco, really nice tobacco flavor. There's cherries here. There's also banana here. There's just like a really, really wild ride of different flavors, and I'm loving it. So that one's my favorite. I think that might, I told you I wasn't going to bottle guess, but I actually think that might be the Wild Turkey. Well, and then this one's my second favorite. I'm jiving with this right now. This one has the best nose and the best finish. There's just something I like about all of these, I'm telling you. So like here it's nose and finish, here it's palate. The palate here might be the best palate up here. Because I love the fruity, like cherry, raspberry thing going on here, a little grape. And then this guy over here is just like really balanced. Like it delivers really well on every category, but doesn't beat any of the other ones on their strengths. This guy right here is really good. I think it's my fourth favorite though, because it just doesn't deliver something exceptional in any of the categories. Like it's better than some of these on nose. It's better than some of these on palate. It's better than some of these on finish, but it's not better than any of them in those categories, if that makes sense. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what I did here, because I don't have a clue. Knob Creek was fourth. Okay, that makes sense. It's the most readily available. Everyone's hunting for the rest of these. Weller came in third. Okay, so I was kind of right that these two, the special ones, were probably I mean, I kind of figured they were probably the Wild Turkey and the Jack. Wow. Let's see. My second favorite was the Wild Turkey. So this wasn't the Wild Turkey. This was the Jack Daniels. Okay, well, that just goes to prove that this is one of my favorite whiskeys for a reason. I love it. It delivers in so many ways. And yeah, this was fun. This was fun. So I think I need to do a 12-year flight where I take probably the top 2 from this round, and then the last time I did a 12-year flight, the 1792 age 12 years beat out Hunter's Chance 12-year and the 12-year Calumet. So I need to put the 1792 age 12 years up against these two and maybe see if I can get an Evan Williams 12 sample. So if you're watching this and you have Evan Williams 12, hopefully you're local and you're watching this and you have Evan Williams 12, let me know if you can get me a sample of that one, because that'd be fun to throw in as a wild card into that round and see what will go ultimate 12-year whiskey. Anyway, drinking buddies, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Every time you guys like these videos, every time you guys subscribe to the channel, you make this thing possible. I could not do this without you. You guys are amazing. You're legends. Cheers. We'll see you on the next one.